Alright, so let's look at the minor string shapes. By the way, the pentatonic minors are the same as pentatonic majors. You might want to start the string shape on that pentatonic minor. So let's say we're talking about the Phrygian minor. Now here's the Ionian. Here's Dorian. And here's Phrygian. The E minor. Now, if we're going to play an E minor pentatonic, what's usually done is it just follows the minor of its major, relative major. So the relative major of E minor, the third minor, is the fifth. Okay, so we're just going to start and we're going to play the fifth pentatonic, but we're going to start it from its local sixth, which is the E, which is the 3 minor. So it's going to sound like this. That's the E minor pentatonic. We're not going to play the raw E minor pentatonic. Okay, we can do that some other time, but not right now. Although we would use the raw pentatonic for the second substitution with the half diminished. Okay, so that's the pentatonic we would use for a half diminished pentatonic. We're going to get to that next. We'll look at it. It's 7, 2, 3, 4, 6. 7, 2, 3, 4, 6 is just an inversion of what I just played, so these two are the same. Okay, for that second. But let's look at the Phrygian, and we're going to use, so no matter what the minor is, and I'll prove it to you. Let's say we want to play A minor pentatonic. Would it not follow the C major pentatonic? So is this not A minor pentatonic? Is that not A minor pentatonic? So similarly, the D minor pentatonic, let's start on D, is going to follow its F major pentatonic, and in the D box, where C is D-shaped, its fourth from D, the fourth of D is G, so we're going to have a G-shaped F. We play that G-shaped pentatonic. The substitution's cool because we're not doing a G-shaped diatonic. We're doing a G-shaped pentatonic F. Okay, so for the and then similarly for the for the E, we're right over here. Let's take an E, E minor. We're going to play a Phrygian in the C box. So the Phrygian scale is just going to follow the C diatonic scale. Okay, but if we want to play that pentatonic easily, we're just going to follow the pentatonic of the G shape in the C diatonic root box. So the G shape is G-shaped in the C box, because that's the good thing about the C box. Everybody's familiar with it. So we're going to play that G-shaped pentatonic in that box. Now it happens to have the same shape as the F shape that we did with the D, because this one lower, we're simply moving that F to a G, same thing. But it does work. Let's do the F pentatonic in the, let's do the D minor in the C box now. We all know the D minor is going to be this. Okay, and let's derive that. So we're in the C box. We have our C-shaped C. We have our C diatonic. It'll be okay, and the C shape goes to the E shape now in caged. Okay, the fourth of the caged fourth of C shape is E shape. So we're going to the E shape now. We're going to play an E shaped pentatonic now. So if we start that from our D, where's our D? D's down here, D's up here. Okay, we start that E shape and just follow. If we start on the D and follow the E-shaped pentatonic, okay, there's our D minor pentatonic. Once again. Okay, we could take it up to the from the E box. That was an E substitution into the C box. We're definitely following the E-shaped pentatonic, not the C. Okay, we can take that from the E into a D pentatonic there. Right, so we do a D-shaped pentatonic. We can start on that D originally. Or do the whole thing. From D we go back to C. Okay, so we can start on the D from that C and follow a C pentatonic there. Okay, that's how that works. Now let's look at the and of course with the we have a half diminished pentatonic, okay, and we follow that D minor substitution, but that D minor is not going to follow its parent. We're not going to play this D minor pentatonic for that substitution and then just add the seventh for that. We would play the raw, because D minor is the minor parent of half diminished, similar to the way that F is the major parent to the D minor. We're not going to do that right now because there's too much interpretation about what a half diminished pentatonic is. But certainly it would be the raw two minor pentatonic, okay, because that covers, remember, the parent pentatonic covers the triad. So yes, the seventh triad is in that. Here's the seventh triad, first inversion, and here's the D minor squishy pentatonic. Okay, so they're useful. That is one terrific use for the the real pentatonic kind of thing. If we're talking about a Dorian scale, we're definitely going to be going up the ivories like that, and we're going to have that kind of mellow sound, as opposed to something like this, or going into the F scale or something. It'd be like that, where it would actually just be an Aeolian, because it would be the sixth of F. Okay, it's a little complicated, but it's not bad. So here, I hope we've removed some of the ambiguities. Let's hop up to this part of the chart that I've improved here. Now I'm showing here the modals. So in the C box, this is the bottom or the top string, but mostly I look at it as the bottom string. So we've got 3, 4, 5. This would be E, F, G, and the key is C.